Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Priya N. Gobi, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, VVIT. Today, I am going to discuss about what are power quality problems and its mitigation techniques. Introduction. What do you mean by power quality? Electric power quality, or simply power quality, can be defined as steady supply voltage that stays within the prescribed range. In general, we can say that it is the combination of voltage profile, frequency profile, harmonics, and reliability of power supply. This presentation gives an overview of electric power quality and its adverse impact on utility of customers and their mitigation techniques. The main power quality problems like voltage distortion, voltage harmonics, voltage sag, voltage swell, etc. also be discussed in this presentation. Power quality is related to deliver a clean electric power that compile with industry standards. What are the causes of poor power quality? The main cause of poor power quality in low voltage are voltage variation in magnitude and frequency, because equipments operate less efficiently, and also harmonic pollution, which causes additional stress on the networks and system, causing them to operate in less efficiently. And the variation in magnitude can be caused due to sudden rise or fall of load, and also by loading patterns in rolling mills, power electronic converters, inverters, lightning, etc. And the variation in frequency can rise out from system dynamics or by the harmonics injection. Then the sources of poor power quality. The main sources includes nonlinear loads, arcing loads, switching operations, reactive loads, atmospheric condition, unstable loads, neighboring unbalanced system, etc. Then typical power quality problems. First one is voltage sag. Voltage sag is also known as voltage dip. It is the decrease of normal voltage level between 10 to 90% of the normal RMS voltage for the duration of 0.5 cycles to 1 minute. Or simply we can say that it is the reduction in RMS voltage or current at power frequency. And the main causes of voltage sag are faults in the transmission or in the distribution system, and also heavy loads, and also the connection of heavy loads and the startup of large motors. These are the main reason of voltage sag. Then voltage surge. Momentary increase of voltage at the power frequency outside the normal tolerances with a duration more than one cycle and typically less than few seconds. Or simply we can say that it's a voltage variation can be positive or negative. The main reasons or the main causes of voltage surge are start or stop of heavy loads, and another one is badly regulated transformers. That is, it's mainly during the off-peak hours. Another one is voltage fluctuation and voltage flickering. Voltage fluctuation is the oscillation of voltage value, and flickering is the visible change in the brightness of the lamp. And the main causes includes stop of electric motors, oscillating loads, arc furnaces, etc. And its effects are filament can be damaged, reduction in life of electrical equipments, etc. Some other reasons of poor power quality includes transients, harmonics, lightning, etc. First one is transient. It is a short duration change in voltage due to switching on and off of loads. Then harmonics. It is an integer multiple of fundamental frequency in the sine wave of power supply or simply distortion of waveform. Lightning. It provides very high currents for a short time interval, but enough to cause fires or to destroy microcircuits. Then impacts of poor power quality. The effect of power quality problems has serious implication on the utilities and customers. Then higher losses in transformers, cables, energy meters will give faulty reading, solid state protective relays may damage, speed drives may shut down, motor will increase core and copper losses, electronic computer may lose data due to voltage variation, domestic TV and other equipments are affected by poor power quality. These are the main impacts of poor power quality. Then the techniques to mitigate power quality problems. The mitigation of power quality problems may take place at different levels, that is at transmission, distribution and at the end use equipments. Mainly the techniques are broadly classified into two categories. First one is passive techniques and another one is active techniques. Then for passive technique, we are using passive shunt, LC filters and power factor correction capacitors. The passive shunt LC filters. This LC filter is the arrangement of inductances, capacitances as well as resistances in a manner that it acts as a frequency discriminator, which means it provides low impedance path for harmonics component, or we can say that it allows passing of several frequency and discard others. It is possible to connect more than one passive filters in either shunt or in series compensation. Okay, next one is the active filters. Here we are using PWM active filters. This filter is most widely used to eliminate current harmonics, reactive power compensation and balancing unbalanced circuits. Then some other techniques include by the use of hybrid filters. The passive filters has the disadvantages of resonance and does not properly work for load variation. Then active filters is used in place of passive filters because of their good dynamic response in load and harmonic variation. Active filters also used for compensation of more than one harmonic and reactive power compensation. But active filters have some disadvantages, and these disadvantages can be overcome by using hybrid filters. Here the passive filters, economically the passive filters is not a good option for power quality improvement. For such cases, hybrid filters can be used. It is the hybrid filters is a combination of both active and the passive filters. And some other techniques include the use of surge and lightning protection, segregate sensitive loads on separate branch circuit fed from a separate panel board fed from a separate feeders, use of harmonics, rated circuit breakers and panel board and transformers. Then oversized phase conductors to minimize voltage drop, choose materials of superior quantity. Then finally conclusion. In this presentation has focused broadly on the utilities and the customers in the power system. At the same time, the sources of power quality and their mitigation techniques has discussed in brief. The effective means of compensation through various techniques has also been highlighted. Thank you for watching.